We are Dimwitts. Dum da dum 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 dum. Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of Dungeons and Dimwitts. I'm your host, Kenny. And I'll be tonight's DM, and I'm followed by my good friend.
Sorry. Okay. I got a new soundboard. I'm playing with it today.
As always, I'm followed by my good friend.
Hey, everyone. I am Tony. I play Shamgar, the drunken monk. And I've been joined with...
Hey guys, I am Ian. I play the psychotic paladin Gerhard von Krieg. We are joined with...
Hey guys, I'm Taylor and I play Bellatrix Bellatrix, and I'm joined with...
Hey everyone, I'm Mike. I play Tosh the Druid.
And that.
Go.
Yeah, right.
That is in fact what you do.
That is what you do.
That's that. All right, guys. So, last time.
I am the guy. I do the thing.
Dragon Ball Z. Our lovely band of adventurers warded off a bunch of mean insectoid creatures known as...
Kruthic?
Yeah, the Kruthic, absolutely.
Honestly, I'm surprised I remember that.
I am too.
Hey, I'll take it.
Too.
So,
Like, I've had a bit of a scrambled egg recently, so I'm
hold on,
surprised I
where is
called
my
that.
salt marsh?
So we got to fend them off. We got to work alongside not only the dwarves, but a couple of guys from down the lane, led by our good guy Blake. And now we're coming back to deal with the consequences of having this type of skirmish and figure out what are we going to do. We were heading towards the lizard folk lair, but now perhaps we got some cleaning up to do. What does our merry band of adventurers want to do here on the coast?
Help tend to any wounded.
All right. Excellent. All right. So to those that may have been wounded and are not back up and standing, we're going to tend to them. Some people may have been taken away by the Kruthic, taken underground. Bodies may be found somewhere down there, but probably not alive. What else?
I'm going to head back to the ship and kind of...
Everybody that stayed on the ship is still alive.
Cool. I'm going to just look it over, make sure it's still good. Nothing happened to it.
Okay. Shamgar? He who killed 600 men.
I didn't kill 600 men. Did I? Did I miss something last week? I don't think I did that.
I think we kind of did the opposite of that.
Different book.
Different book. Okay. I was like, what did I do? No.
Wasn't he a fun judge?
I'm going to. Is
Are you going to release the dwarves from your?
I was just about
charm?
to say, does the rod of rod
of rulership.
Yeah, the rod of rulership. Okay, the Simon Says rod. Does that have? Can I cancel that at any time?
Yeah,
Does it
you
have a
can.
time limit?
Absolutely.
All right, I'm going to cancel that.
All right, cancel that.
Okay, I did.
Uh-oh.
Canceled.
What happened to the mine?
You did it.
I would never flood the mine. Did I?
You did.
What? Ah!
It was the only way to stop the Kruthic.
We flooded the mine.
You did. It happened. But it's okay because through your action and your temporary insanity, you have saved your people.
All the other dwarves are looking at the
You
other
are a
guy.
hero.
You flooded our mine? I swear I didn't do it.
He's a hero.
I don't recall
A
it.
hero, I say.
They dragged that guy off.
She. Copperlocks, the one that's in charge of the dwarves, is a she.
It's 2025. I rolled the dice.
So, a couple of pieces are going to obviously occur from there.
Is this the Transi-Christ thing again?
The what?
The Transi-Christ thing again?
The Transit Maybe.
Remember the Antichrist thing?
Alrighty. Bellatrix, anything that you'd like to do?
Not off the top of my head.
Say what?
Not off the top of my head.
Not off the top of your head. Well, how's about going home for a bit?
That works.
How's that sound to everybody?
You know what? I'm okay with this.
My home is the ship. I am home.
All right. Blake's going to turn to you, Tosh, and say, well, it appears that everything's getting set up and is in order. Very close to being disastrous.
Thank you
I'm
for
gonna
your
make my way
assistance.
back to Burl. Call upon me if ever you need. And then him and his dragoons are going to take off down the beach. So we're going to head back to Saltmarsh?
Yeah.
Hey.
Alrighty. So I imagine everyone's getting on the boat.
Yes.
Cool. Gonna
I'm gonna pull you aside.
walking fast,
To get the
paces past, and
crew,
we're
I had to
homebound.
promise them
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
a salary ahead of time.
Oh, how much?
Alrighty,
10
there
gold
is a
pieces
thingy
apiece.
I want to do.
Desperate times. I didn't really have time to haggle.
I need to find the thingy.
So
How many?
that is a problem for us later.
How many crewmen?
How many crewmen on our ship?
You have a bajillion right now. I don't remember exactly what the numbers were I said, but you have a ton of people. You're like, I do remember describing it as you were packed.
No. How many guys did I hire from the thing for 10 gold pieces apiece?
It was like 8 people.
Was that enough to crew the ship?
For the time being, yes. Yes.
It's 2 mast.
Jawohl. If I remember correctly, I hired 8 crewmen. So we are out at least 80 gold.
Well, you didn't hire, although you did pay them. That is, 8 people were provided to you from your contact.
Either way. It was a bit of a rushed thing.
Ingo the Drover, that being your contact. Somebody, anybody, everybody volunteer for a roll. All right, Tony's got his dice. Nope, never mind.
I got it.
Whoever picks it up first.
Hey, guy.
All right, the first person to give you their answer.
15.
19.
15.
Okay.
All right. Wow, what a coinkydink. All right, random encounter out on the Azure Sea.
We're on the sea.
Yes, yeah, you're sailing back.
Okay. I know. I'm sorry. I'm the worst.
All
Yeah.
right, I need to roll some dice myself.
Oh my god.
5.
If it is verdammt
5.
doctors again.
All right, you guys are being attacked by 10 pteranodons again.
Shoot us the bloody wings!
Alrighty, they're gonna start launching some cannonballs with great effort and kind of having to like rock the boat to aim them up.
The ballista and the catapult would work,
They could do that, absolutely.
but do we have any rounds left for the Gatling gun?
Is that a good question?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm cranking that out.
I don't know if I'd waste them on pteranodons.
It's good anti.
Do people here have bows?
Yeah, a lot of people do have bows.
It's a lot cheaper to use arrows.
Fine.
Don't you want it for something big later, like a dragon?
I figured we would restock later.
Let's see.
I don't think the dwarves are going to be making much ammo.
There's a possibility of an adult bronze dragon in here.
And we don't want to fight a bronze dragon. They're good guys.
Oh, shit.
Heaven forbid everyone roll something above a 17. Alrighty.
No ghost ships.
So,
I
aside
rolled-
from...
I rolled a 17.
I wasn't asking for any more rolls. I'm not just going to will the Nasher into existence. Alrighty. But if anybody would like to be a warlock of the luminescent being, I'm cool for that.
I'm down.
So I'm not going to necessarily illustrate this fight other than you guys just murdered a bunch of dinosaurs.
Yay.
Understandably, creatures that are meant to flying are very delicate structurally.
Flimsy wings, hollow bones.
But as Jurassic Park would have you think, they're not tanks. They could just run in and grab whatever and fly away with jeeps and whatnot. So I think ballista, a bunch of people with bows and arrows and a couple of catapults are not going to necessarily be an even fight. So that's that. Moving on, we're going to make landfall. My chair vibrated, excuse me. We're going to make our way back to Salt Marsh. Salt Marsh. What does our friends and family want to do now that they've made it back to the place that they were getting ready to depart from originally? Oh, you shouldn't have. Anybody,
Are
everybody?
those 3 lizard guys still here?
Yeah, but they are like baked.
Still?
They're just they visited somebody. You probably know him. They're on the beach at the Green Market. He's been starting a business. He calls it Bloodbath and Beyond.
Hey, don't we own part of that business? So we're going to.
You're invested in that business.
We're going to the market. Is what you're saying.
That's if you want. He's just asking if the lizard folk were still on there. And yes, they are. That pseudo dragon has never come back though.
Huh.
These guys are living it up. Oh, that thing is loud. And there was flying things. They look kind of like us. Yes, they did. They had skin flaps all over them. And those insects, yes, they were in the ground. Makes my skin crawl. Kind of want to shed my skin now. Yeah.
You guys might want to think about cutting back a little.
I don't know, man. This is enlightening.
True enlightenment.
I can't see anything, but like I can see everything, man.
Probably help if my mic was on. True enlightenment is not using to escape reality, but finding the beauty within it.
What?
Okay, I'm leaving. Bye.
So once all the townsfolk disembark from the ship,
Mm-hmm.
do those, 8 guys hang around, or?
Yeah, they're gonna hang around. Obviously, they expect pay.
They're, have they been paid at all yet?
Not really time. We were kind of trying to be there.
$10 is at least a month's worth of wages.
Beggars can't be choosers, especially in an emergency. Inigo said you were good for it.
Well, we're good for it. Just how much time do we get
Oh, well,
Of
we're
your s-
yours as
of
long as
your-
you're paying.
of your service? I know. How much for how long?
Three weeks. Or I will let you compete with a persuasion or intimidation roll of your choosing. And if anyone would like to help, feel free to get in there.
I got 18 on persuasion. I really think a month is fair.
16 on persuasion.
All right.
19 on persuasion.
It's gonna be a 19 for me.
Very well. That's still pretty good compared to what the other people at the docks are offering. They'll take you up on it. So, for those of you that don't know, there is something called the help action, and it is not necessarily adding anything of your own rolls to someone else's action. It is so that that person taking the action has advantage. That way we don't have 4 different PCs trying to like persuade a group of people simultaneously.
I just figured he'd go off of the highest roll.
How persuasive would 4 people talking to you simultaneously be?
Me? Probably not. I'd have a freak out.
So can we each put in 20 gold for their pay?
I'm down. 20 gold.
All right. So where do you guys want to go next?
Are they
Saltmarsh?
armed?
Are they armed? Yeah, but rudimentarily. So they have like javelins, and one guy has a harpoon.
Okay. Now they each have either a long sword or a short sword of their choice.
Oh, hopefully I won't have to use this.
Knowing all that, you probably will.
And
Oh.
a longbow.
Oh, nice. Keep them at a distance. I like it more.
That's a fair amount of coin and equipment. I trust you'll take that into account next
well,
month.
I should hope so, given that maybe we don't run into something that will require its use.
That would be optimal. Can I get like a name for the leader of our guys? I don't need a name for each of them. But
Yeah, no problem. We're going to go with Jethro.
Jethro?
Yeah,
I like it.
Jethro.
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 thank you.
Yay!
Yippers.
Everyone make sure their mics are on.
I see green.
Green? Okay.
I turned mine off, so I wasn't showing people's ear. I was turning it on to talk.
Yeah.
I got
Mine's
a lot
good.
of the, so I've got the Stream Deck playing for like basically ambient noises right now. It might actually muffle a lot of that.
Is there anywhere you guys would like to visit? Do you want to crash out for the night?
What time
Yeah.
of day is it?
All of Saltmarsh. So if I remember correctly, you were getting ready to leave for the Lizard Folk Lair early in the morning, but you got sidetracked by the Kruthic. So I'd say this has been roughly about 6 hours of your time doing this. Noon, actually. Wow.
Okay. I want to go to the council hall.
To the council hall. You want to go to the council
I'm
hall?
right behind him, yeah.
Shamgard, council hall?
Yes.
Bellatrix, council hall.
Yep.
Alrighty, to the council hall it is. To the council hall. Everybody's going to the council hall. What are we doing at the council hall? You guys coming through the front door?
Yeah.
So, there is loud arguing going on. From what it sounds like, Eleander is upset. We've got Andrew Solmar seems to be pretty sad. Manistrad is not there. Gellin is beside himself with glee and happiness.
Of course he is.
And Edda is skeptical, but okay. She seems to be doing fine. As you come in, that's a load of crap and you know it. I don't know. It seems like it's pretty evident to me that that's what the dwarves were going on about. You guys walk in at this time. Oh. Well, I, Garen Primewater, am pleased to say that the dwarves seem to be doing less than favorably, but the sacrifice, as was pointed out, is grand.
Elander.
Yes, Tosh.
How did the city fare?
Well, we were saved. Although it would seem bittersweet. It could have been much worse than what it was, but
What happened?
we lost Manistrad. The dwarves have, as it would appear, exiled her from their clan.
Who's to be taking over the mine?
They haven't voted yet. But knowing the dwarves, it's whoever can hold their mead the best come later tonight. That leaves the council right now at 4. And although we've already given you permission to go visit the lizard folk, I doubt we're going to get anything else done without a 5th member.
Who's throwing their hat in the ring?
Who's... no one thus far. No one wants the responsibility. And who can blame them? Andrew speaks up. Well, it is a shame what happened. And I wish it could have been done another way. To lose such a fine faction, especially the wisdom of Manistrad Copperlocks. She was stoic. She meant what she said. And that kind of integrity is a rare find these days.
Is there any way the council can help the dwarves repair their mine and get it back functioning?
The dwarves aren't going to want help. They're too stubborn to ask for it.
I know. That's why we should offer.
It's best that we let them come to us. They'll take it as an offense.
Where has Copperlocks gone?
I don't know. Wherever the dwarves have taken her.
Well, then on the morrow, I should like to depart for the lizard folk.
Sounds like a good idea.
We have retained the services of 8 sailors, but we could use further assistance. Do you know of any others?
Oh, only that which I could muster up through that contact I gave you. He's a reliable man when it comes to finding someone out there, but he really keeps to himself.
Ingo was very helpful, but I don't know that 8 is enough to sail the ship and arm her. Should we run into trouble?
Our reliance on you is tough, I understand. But we're gridlocked right now, and even with what I have at my disposal, I can't offer much.
Venison, since we are acting as your envoys and oftentimes your messenger men, can we get some compensation?
You plan on buying your way into their favor?
We've already had to spend lots of our own money on this venture.
Could we not have a little bit of help since we are helping you?
All in favor of giving these adventurers coin, raise your hand. Eleander raises his hand. Anders raises his hand. Galen turns his back to the whole situation. Edda, I can't really say that that'd be a good idea, given what happened. If we are to help the dwarves, it'd probably be best to give them the money versus you guys. So I'm going to have to abstain from this. There you go. 2-2.
The damn bureaucrats.
So be it.
What if one of us takes the council seat?
We have done enough. Seems like proper compensation.
Do our people know you well?
Not us, but your people know him well. And I point to Tosh.
Well, how about that, Tosh? You want to be on the council for Saltmarsh?
So far, he's been the only one that I've seen out of everyone here who, despite having nothing really to gain from it, is completely devoted to the lands, to the salt marsh.
If the people will have me, I would agree.
Oh, I like this idea. I'm like, this is a bunch of baloney. And we're moving a little bit fast here, but we'll have to see what the townsfolk have to say. This is really the key point here. Yes. And Andrews is like, I'm glad to have you, Tosh.
Thank you, sir.
Well, let's go see what let's rest for the night and see what the people have to say about this. But you do fit it. You own property here in Saltmarsh. You're a well-known figure amongst its people. I don't see why we couldn't put you into the council. We'll be back up to 5.
Would be honored.
All right. And they're going to close for the night. Galen gets up, his butler, Karin Waris, not too far behind him. Anders, Solmar, leaving too with his butler, Skirn, Wave Chaser. And Eleander gets up, kind of hobbling to his one good leg, pet leg kind of meambling his way out. And then Edda Owland is kind of beside herself, just sitting on the table like there's so much that's happened.
Can you fill us in on any more?
It's bewildering what the dwarves have done. You'd think that they wouldn't be capable of doing such things, but I guess that's the case. And
They probably saved every man, woman, and child in this town by doing it.
to each their own, I guess. You would think that they would have a little bit more bravado for their leader for such a thing, but I guess not. And as you can see, it's left a vacancy that, although I've been against them from the beginning, it's with a heavy heart to see the mind shut down. Sometimes the worst thing you can get is what you want.
Interesting.
I can only shudder at the idea of what the king is going to say when he gets word of that.
Does that maybe finally gets him off his royal ass?
I would refrain from that.
Ugh. Kings and bureaucrats. Garrett walks out muttering to himself about how much he hates government.
Ironic.
I'm right here.
You just watched.
I'm right here.
You just watched
And it's like
democracy
a
at
light
play.
switch. It's like a light switch. Just government bureaucrats.
Oath of Anarchy coming soon to a paladin near you. Alrighty, so beside that was, I've never seen that happen before in all my days of running Saltmarsh.
What? Become a player becoming on the council?
Well, not necessarily that. I've never seen Manistrat get removed and then someone take her place.
Not really her fault.
I was gonna say, I figured. Look, I tried to make her out to be a hero.
Well,
It didn't work out.
What near players?
But hey, you benefited.
I'm going home.
To the tavern.
Go back to the
Shamgar's
ship.
secretly a mastermind, and he's building people and places that he needs.
Shamgar truly
Just
is one
call
playing
me
the Game of Thrones.
Shamgar Ready.
Shamgar, the Scarlet Brotherhood.
And you're dead.
If only there was someone meaning to kill them. Alrighty.
To the tavern.
Yeah, to the tavern. Who wants to go to the tavern? Any, meeny, miny, who?
I'm going home.
Ship.
Going home? Going to the ship? To the tavern?
Home.
Going home? What's home?
Apparently nowhere.
To the tavern. That's where we.
Okay, well, tavern.
You want to
then.
go to the tavern where you guys have been bedding down, or you want to go to the ship like Gearhart?
I'll go to the tavern.
Going to the tavern. All right. So in the tavern, Shamgar, you see a lot of drunken dwarves. Like, a lot. Because that's mostly what you've been sharing this tavern with. However, these guys are not
Bless you.
merrymaking. They are upset.
Bless you.
Bless you.
And they are giving the tavern owner a hard time. Excuse me while I try to find his name. Lankus Currid. They're giving him a hard time about his mead, saying it's same old, same old. They want a different flavor. Can't you just make up a new flavor? Don't you have enough ingredients back there? And he said, yeah, but I'm not familiar with how these things work. I don't know how to use mead kits and how to. I don't really have the tongue for this kind of stuff. I get drunk, all right? And if you're not looking for my kind of drunk, then this is all I have to offer you. And he sees you, and he's like, oh, hey!
Hey, how you doing?
Were you the one that cut a piece of meat for me the other night?
I did.
Oh, I appreciate that. Hey,
Yes.
say, I don't suppose you happen to know about these things when it comes to mead? You know how to brew?
Shamgar locks in. What do you need to know, my friend?
I need a new flavor for these dwarves. They're
Yeah.
giving me a
All
hard
I
time.
can see is I don't have
Oh.
that information, but I will do everything in my power to get it.
Let's see.
This,
Oh,
my
actually-
friends, is grain, which any fool can turn to bread, but to which our Lord has a much higher purpose. Let us discuss the value of mead.
Do you currently have mead with you?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna need a jar,
All
some
right.
honey, and a really fine piece of cloth.
Very well. I will fetch those things for you.
And elderberries.
And I think I might have those. Let me see. He's going to go into his supply room, ruffling around in there for a bit, and he comes back out. He's got all kind of manner of things kind of situated in his arms, and he sets them down on the counter. Well, now what?
Okay. I see berries, I see oranges, I see honey, and I see... Alright, I put the jar ahead of there. Take the honey and just... The jar of honey, just dip it over the jar, let it sit, let it pour out for a little bit. While that's doing that, I'm going to grab the oranges, peel off just the peels of it, set it down on the cloth, put the berries on top of it, punch it, get it nice and mushy, stick it in a bucket of water, swish it around a little bit, take the jar off, gently pour the mash into the jar of mead, give it a vigorous shake, wrap the towel around the end, pour that jar into a pitcher. Here,
Oh,
serve.
okay. Hey, dwarves, you were looking for something new? And they're like, yeah, come on, get over here. And he sets it down on the table, and they're like grabbing as sharks. They're all grabbing for it and pouring it. It's getting spilt all over the kinds of places, but some of them are getting it in tankards, and they're drinking it, and they're like, oh, my word. This is delicious.
I was gonna laugh if he said it was
And they're like
gross.
throwing gold at the counter, just launching it. We want more of this
Now,
mead.
You can make this as a regular product, and it'll be out of a finer taste, but you have to prepare it in the jar. Let it ferment for about a month, and then you got to pour it, sight, and filter it through, and then store it in burnt barrels on the inside for another 2 months, and then you can serve it.
Oh,
It'll have a beautiful oaky finish with a nice citrus aftertaste, and it's the fruits that really grab the tongue.
interesting.
Episode 7, Tony's alcoholism comes in clutch.
I don't suppose I could have you make more of them tonight. Could you? I'll pay you a coin, of course.
Oh, absolutely. I enjoy fellowshipping with people.
Shamgar's before we
100%.
became
You know, back in the
bartender.
monastery, when I was just a young lad and I wasn't getting beat, we would sit there and join around the fire all night long and just passing around different drinks and just experimenting. Primarily because we were using it for antiseptic.
Oh.
But it tasted wonderful.
I hope. Otherwise, what was it all for? And you, would you mind helping?
Absolutely.
Bussing tables and whatnot?
Sure.
All right, thank you. So, the night is spent doing a lot of chores, but by the end of it, you guys are paid in 60 silver pieces to split amongst the two of you.
30 each.
Yes.
Yeah, see, Shamgar's got proficiency with brewing equipment, actually.
So Shamgar, a mixologist, is what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Mixologist.
Well, you know, I'm a far traveler. I've got to find a way to make a little bit of money on my pilgrimages.
Alrighty, we bed down for the night,
Yes, yes.
Yeah, well,
and we arise as the rooster crows. Sure, after a rough day, stiff necks, crooked backs, and parched lips.
so Gerhardt wakes up immediately, does his morning fitness regimen, goes out, gets the ship, ready to roll because we're supposed to go to Lizard Folk today. So I've got the crew prepping for another journey because we kind of half journeyed yesterday. So they're storing things, making sure everything works, loading ballista and stuff, just generally making sure the ship's ready to go.
Cool.
I wake up, choose my prayers, cast Find Familiar.
Cast what?
Find Familiar.
Okay. What would you like?
What's available?
Any CR 1/4 creature. I do not have the monster manual with me.
I have it.
It's over there somewhere by Mike. You just have a monster manual hanging out in your backpack?
I do. When I went to get the handbook, they didn't have it, but I thought that was useful, so I grabbed it.
Okay, well, clearly not a piercer. Or a minotaur skeleton. Or an androsphinx. Or a vampire. All right, we're batting 1,000 here. Will-o-wisp? Yeah, I could see it.
Sorry.
Not a giant ape.
A dire wolf.
King Kong.
I think those
King
are
Kong.
a little bit higher. You could have... Where's your challenge rating?
Yep. Say
Ha, 0. You can have an eagle. You cannot have an elephant. You can have it. You can have an elk for some reason.
Okay, that would be kind of cool.
Oh,
Just
dude,
roll up
don't-
to the ship,
totally
ride
get
it
an
on
elk,
a
Deer,
Could he have a moose though?
not a direwolf. You can have a draft horse.
How funny would it be to watch this 9-foot tall behemoth just ride on a little buck?
The thing would just walk between his
can have a
legs like a
crab.
puppy.
7-2.
You could have a camel. You could have a cat. You could have a constrictor snake. Not too bad.
He's like surfing on the back of his snake.
You could have a boar. A bloodhawk. A blink dog. I have reservations about that.
A blink dog.
A baboon. A baboon. Baboon.
There's a baboon. There's a baboon.
You could have a badger. You could have a bat.
Call it.
Just
could-
like
Helga,
he's just
Helga.
going through a list. Eventually, he'll say yes.
You can have an axe beak.
Can you have a cassowary?
An awakened shrub. That fits your fancy. You can have a flying snake. You can have a frog.
Like one
Can
of the
you
big
play
ones
the
that you can
toad?
ride on, or just a small frog?
It's tiny. Yeah.
Aw.
You have a giant badger. You can have a giant bat. You can't have that. You have a giant centipede.
That's horrifying.
Giant crab.
Can we name it Dungeness?
No. No. Giant. You
What
can
was
have a
that
giant
hermit
fire
crab
beetle.
from Moana.
Huh?
What was that hermit crab from Moana?
And then, actually, you can't have a
Tomatella?
giant frog.
Yeah.
You can't have a giant
Oh, what was it?
Tamatoa.
You can have a giant goat. You
Tamatoa or
can-
Tamagoa? I don't want to.
It's
I think it was
Tamatoa.
You can have a giant lizard. You can not that. Giant owl. A giant poisonous snake. Okay, that's fair.
We'll call it Slytherin.
Giant rat.
Splitter.
You can have a giant seahorse. You can have a no, not that.
I don't know any seahorses' names.
Giant nope.
Why is your seahorse on land?
You can't have that
It's just
either.
flopping around.
Floats around.
No.
Does it think it's a merho?
You have a giant wasp.
That's horrifying.
A giant weasel. A giant wolf spider. Wow.
Please God, no.
You can have a regular goat. A regular hawk. You can not that. Regular hyena. You could have a jackal.
We'll call it Ed.
You could have a not that.
He
or
thinks
that.
you're the funniest guy.
A regular lizard. You could have a mastiff.
That'd be fun.
And we shall call
A
him
mule.
Marmaduke.
An octopus. An
Otherwise,
owl.
Marmaduke's a
Well,
great
mastiff.
name, though.
You
Oh, that's
could
right.
have a panther
We will name
And
it
that's the
T'Challa.
end.
Hooch wasn't though.
of the list.
Hooch was mastiff.
I lied. That's not the end of the list. A regular poisonous snake. A pony. A quipper.
What's a quipper?
Him just ride on a little pony.
A quipper is like a piranha.
I am a piranha.
You can have a
I
rat.
live in the
You can have a
Amazon.
raven.
We got a guy that we
You can
work
have a
with who
reef
has
shark.
braces,
Okay.
And
Yeah.
every time he walks up to our boss, he goes,
Okay, that would be kind of
I am a
handy.
piranha.
You
actually.
can have a
Piranha.
riding horse. You cannot have that. You could have a scorpion. You could have a seahorse. A spider.
Like it is a regular
A
house spider.
swarm of bats.
D&D, you need to find some sort of middle lane here.
So
You
Right?
can either have the
he can just
cutest
Nosferatu
animals
around the
or
map. and
nightmare
a
fuel
swarm
for
of bats.
life.
Swarm of insects.
That's horrific.
No, never mind. Not swarm of insects. That's too high a CR.
The swarm of bats is okay.
What is the swarm of bats? Your CR. Yeah, swarm of bats is apparently not as high.
What sense does that make?
Because you can see bats coming.
You have swarm of rats.
Not on our ship.
You can have a swarm of ravens.
It'll be Ratatouille all over again.
And you can have a vulture. You can have a war. Nope, never mind. You have a weasel again. You can not have that. You can have a wolf, just a regular wolf. And you can't have that. So
And we'll call him
let's see. Is there any more after that? No, you cannot have an archmage. I made it for the non-player characters at that point.
Darn, he
So
said.
there, I
Jeff!
exhausted the list, and I bumped you up because you're supposed to have CR 0, but I gave you up to CR 1/4. So there's some bigger creatures that you would normally not have access to.
Giant owl.
Giant what?
Owl.
Giant owl.
Nice.
Let me find the
They'll
giant
never
owl
hear you
here.
coming.
How big is a
Penguin.
giant
All
owl?
the way in the jizz. The G's. I was saying G's.
Excuse me?
All the way in the G's. The G's. It was just the funny way I said it, all right? It was all the way in the G's. For giant owl.
What kind of pictures are in that
So
Tuesday,
much
not
for family
Friday.
friendly.
What's in
G's,
that?
all right?
What is in that book?
Gutter. All the way in the G's. The G's. All right? Nothing more. All right. It is a large beast. So that's a massive owl.
It'll be like
Considering you guys
No,
are
you guys know that one.
medium-sized humanoid creatures, this is a large beast. There's a lot here. I'm going to take a picture of it and send it to you.
I don't have my phone.
Nerd! All right, so
You can take a picture and send it to me, and then I can let him see it.
You can still send it to my phone.
okay. The biggest thing I would say that I would keep track of is the fact that you have an ability called Flyby, which means you do not invoke attacks of opportunity with your owl.
Okay.
So,
What you gonna name it?
Hegwig.
Huh?
I said Hegwig.
Hedwig?
Yeah.
Harry Potter's owl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, okay.
Archimedes.
Bupo.
maybe.
What was that giant owl's name that owned the library in the Avatar universe?
Crap. I know. I can picture it, but I just don't remember his name.
Alrighty.
The spirit of knowledge.
Giant owl, Avatar library.
That's
Wu-Tang-
that.
Wu-
Thank you,
Wu-Tang
Taylor, for
library,
letting me
something
use
like
your monster manual.
Washington.
Manuel. Okay, I'm going to put it right here in the trash can.
The what?
The giant owl's name.
From Avatar, The Last Airbender, inside that library in the desert.
Where Appa got snatched.
Thapa, 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 thapa. Thapa, 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 thapa.
Where Aang
Where is-
immediately revoked his no-killing rule.
Yeah.
Wan Shi Tong.
Yeah, that guy.
My
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna name it that.
Clemens, there you are.
Or I don't think he's gonna name it. I think it is his owl.
It was just a suggestion.
All right, send it to you, Mike.
Thank you. Check it out when I get home.
Sure. What do we want to do now, guys? You want to go buy some things? You want to go check in on some people?
Yeah, I'm gonna go check in with.
You want to go
Buddy
TP
Dopes.
Galen's house?
I do.
What? I do. What was that?
I want to go check in with Buddy Nooks.
Oh, but it knocks. Nice. All right. So, as you, does everyone want to go check in with?
When I
Bellatrix?
was going to go into town, I was going to check in with him.
Bellatrix, Shamgar. All right. So as you guys come into the green market, you notice that he doesn't just have a tent anymore. He actually has kind of a foundation that's built up on wood, and he's got kind of a counter now around his space. And the roof is still set up by like tapestry and tents and whatnot, but he's built up now. And besides that, the biggest difference that you can see is that his wife, this lizard folk woman, she's covered in these weird lines, these black lines all over her body, kind of like the tattoos you'd see over in Hawaii.
Oh,
Okay.
Interesting.
And she is out. Yes. Oh, my friends, I am so happy you have come back. Have you seen You see your investments, they are coming through good. They are good. Yes.
Good question.
Bloodbath and Beyond as a foundation. Literally.
But, buddy,
Oh?
is she okay?
I'm sure she is fine.
Okay, just one. Good.
There is a reason my wife is always smiling.
I'm going to invest another 50 gold in his venture.
Oh, thank you kindly. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna toss in another 30.
Oh, holy smokes. You are such generous givers. I will make sure that your investments do not come in void.
I'm gonna go in for another 30 as well.
Oh, in no time I will be able to retire. This
Yeah,
is
I don't have a
excellent.
So.
That's all right. You know good friends too.
Tell me, Henox, anything good in the store for us today?
Oh, well, I did hear through the grapevine that you guys were going to go visit the lizard folks.
Jawohl.
Yes.
Now, my wife, bless her lizard folk heart, wasn't quite cooperative with you guys when she said she didn't know what she could do to help you guys with the lizard folk. But she, being from that clan, knows a thing or two that might be able to help you. See, the clan she hails from, they have this ability, this culture about them, where they like to, as you can see, cover themselves in these weird symbols. And it's something that only they know how to do. Well, as fate would have it, she does too. So maybe, if one of you would like to, we could help you out with that, make you look more like the local custom.
I'm down.
I'm down.
Is
Let's do it.
it permanent?
Oh, well,
I don't even care.
you know what? I don't know.
Oh.
But it doesn't have to be all over your body like her. She, I don't even know how she did that. One day I was helping a customer and I turned around and she looked like the Avatar. And some of them move. It's really creepy. As you look at her body, some of it's almost like Rorschach's mask.
Okay. Okay, let's do it.
All right. And like I said, I don't really know what this is about, so we're gonna need to get her help. He turns around and goes over to my sweetheart. This man would like to know how to get your tattoos. Bring them to me. Well,
I'll go.
okay.
I'll go.
Who'd like to go first?
I'll go.
I'll go.
Tosh, come this way. Come this way. I would brace yourself. I don't know what's going to happen. Dear, he's right here. She, take my hand.
Do so.
And as you take her hand, I would like for you to roll a d6.
That's a 1.
Oh. Oh no.
Literally just the tramp stamp, nothing else.
Okay. There's this swirling vortex on her chest that begins to vibrate and then runs down from her chest, down her arm, through her hand, to your hand, and then it ends on your chest. And you gain the absorbing tattoo. Can you pass that down to him?
I'm glad it wasn't bad.
Still very fried. She lets go of your hand.
I'll go.
All right. Come here. I don't even know how that happened, but cool.
Cool. Baller.
You don't feel like weird, do you? Tosh?
Todd's just standing there, just
I feel so funky.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I suppose. Come and try. Come and try.
Give it a try.
She holds out her hound again. She grabs it. Go ahead. roll a d6.
Yeah. 4.
So, the outline of a shield that was on her shoulder runs down her arm, passes through her hand under your hand, and then it ends on your shoulder. You get the barrier tattoo.
It do thing. Okay.
Well, I don't know what they do, but I'm not really good at this, but I'll give it a shot.
All right.
That's probably not what you meant, though.
That's probably not what I meant.
All right. Well, honey, there's another man here at the door for you. You're gonna have to go to her, actually.
Oh,
She
right.
lifts out her hand. I need you to roll d6.
Go with the ET. That's a 5.
All right. I did not get finished writing down everything
You want me
here.
to roll again?
No.
Okay.
You're gonna get this one. It's called the Life Well tattoo.
The Life Well tattoo.
Yeah. Let me pull it up in the book so you can write it down.
Nope. Magic items. I'll get it right here. Life.
Right there.
Well.
It's right here, bud.
Tattoo.
So if you want to copy that down with whatever instrument you have at your disposal.
Will do, sir.
Taking a picture.
No, I'm putting it in my app.
Alrighty. I don't remember your name.
Gerhard von Krieg.
Yes. Well, when in Rome, yeah.
Yeah. 9.
No?
9. And ruined all of my good ink? You're out of your vast mind.
I can't even see any of your skin.
I shrug off my coat and roll up my sleeve, and you just see like a massive 3-headed dog tattoo with a bunch of like bloodied helmets on it. This arm's like a full sleeve of just tally marks. Got a big German eagle across my back. Just yeah, I love the ink.
Oh, that explains the rainbow dash on your chest.
Opens chest, just gigantic.
Rainbow,
No.
Pegasus wings.
Gigantic iron cross with goblin skeletons all over it. Just yeah, I hate the goblin.
Oh, very well. Why don't we all go
Each
around?
tally mark is a hive of goblins I have destroyed, and it's just all up my arm.
Well, why don't we all go around and tell everybody at the table what we just got? Starting with Taylor.
What am I doing?
Read from the card.
Read from the card. The barrier tattoo, when not wearing your armor, your AC becomes 18. You can still benefit from a shield while having this tattoo.
Dope.
Nice.
Tosh?
Absorbing tattoo. While the tattoo is on your skin, you have resistance to acid, cold, fire, force, lightning, necrotic, poison, psychic, radiant, and thunder damage. Once per dawn, per day. Become immune to one instance of a resisted damage type and instead heal the damage you would have taken.
I am just gonna need to
Wow.
see a picture of this.
That's dope.
Garrett kind of drops his head, takes off his leather glove, reaches out towards the lizard woman.
Not any man could just approach my wife like that.
For the tattoo, you nincompoop.
Well, would you like a tattoo now?
Yeah.
Where else in this business are you going to get tattoos like this? Virtually pain-free.
Virtually pain-free?
This is enough Krieger juice. I
Yeah,
didn't even feel
Maybe
the
you guys
back
will
one.
walk away and then your heads will explode. I haven't really tested this out.
It's kind of tingly.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a thing that's
Roll
happening.
D6.
I might die. Got it.
Alrighty. She holds out her hand.
I hope
I
it
need
doesn't
you to
ruin-
roll a d4.
D4. Okay. It's the one I don't have out. Two.
Pass that down to him. Why don't you tell everyone what you got?
I got the Coiling Grasp tattoo. As an action, you can grapple a target 15 feet away from you, forcing a DC 14 strength saving throw. On a fail, the target will take 3d6 force damage.
Nice.
Ah! That felt uncomfortable.
Now, across your forearms, you have black tendrils. They're reaching down from kind of your elbow down to your wrists. Black tendrils reaching down.
Nine, my unit tattoo!
It'd been kind of fun to see Rainbow Dash wrestling with tentacles. But more power to you. What did Shamgar get?
I got the Life Well tattoo.
What does that do?
Resistance, that gives me resistance to necrotic damage, and the Life Ward. When you would be reduced to 0 hit points, you drop to 1 hit point instead. Once used, this property cannot be used again until the next dawn.
Oh, so
Dope.
you're a orc.
I'm a what?
Orc.
I am an orc.
How'd it feel to be able to just say no?
All right, I'll take the book from you.
Something tells me it's going to be less of no and more of
But for your type of monk, that makes sense.
Cries into bottle.
attacking me with the truth.
Did my tentacles move?
Yeah, they do. Each of your tattoos seems to animate ever so slightly.
What is my tattoo?
This is so disconcerting.
Your tattoo is the...
Quickly
it
pulls
didn't,
up sleeves,
it
puts
didn't
on
give
gloves.
a description. Not that I saw. Maybe I misread.
It just describes it as symbols of life and rebirth.
Just gets a giant plus on his chest.
So, I'll let you run wild with that.
I'm going to have to think of that now.
It's an onk.
Huh?
It's an onk.
It's an onk.
Life and rebirth.
I can see
Yeah.
that. That makes sense.
Is an onk an actual thing?
Yeah,
What is
Uh,
it?
so-
it's the Egyptian symbol for the after. I'll draw it for you.
Is it that kind of like that cross
Yes.
thing? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Totes, I'll take it. For anyone at home that may not understand, it's the symbol of Dr. Fate. DC.
Alrighty. That's that.
All right.
Everyone's
Well,
got a
got nifty
tattoo.
tattoos that do stuff.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, my friend.
I appreciate it, but you guys have been so good to me, and I'm glad that I could be good in return, even though I had no idea what was going on.
Well, we best be making our way to the lizard folk unless there's anything else anyone wants to do.
No, I got yeah. Does anyone want to make their way to the blacksmith? I know that some of us had weapons still that were being furnished.
Yeah, we can go there.
Okay. I mean, I'm putting up to the vote because I don't need to. I got what I needed from there. So it's up to you guys.
I'm good.
I'm good.
So
Back
is
to
that
the ship.
Yeah.
All right, back to the ship.
Q. Q, Q, Q.
I've been spending too much time around you. Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going over to the blacksmith.
No.
No.
Nope,
back.
the ship,
Nope.
just the ship.
Yep.
All right. Never mind, we're going to the ship. Carry on, my wayward son. So we're looking at roughly 10, 20, 30. We're looking at about 30 leagues for your journey across the sea. As you
30
follow along the
leagues or
coast.
30 miles? 30 leagues is 90 miles.
Leagues.
Last time. Okay.
You said that last time, and I said leagues last time.
No, it was. No.
we can.
All right.
We can listen to
We
this.
can solve this. We do have replay. Someone just needs to look up the YouTube video and
Okay. And how many knots can we get out of our ship?
That's a good question. I don't really know.
roll the dice.
It's got 2 masts.
50 knots.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Same as a modern day cruiser.
Shush, he wouldn't know.
I can at least negotiate within reason extremes.
He can Google.
With a fair wind and full sail. We don't. This ship doesn't have any sweeps, right? No oars.
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Okay. And she's what, about a 30-ton caravel?
I can't be sure.
There's a sloop, so a single mast, but it had 3 decks to it.
But 3 decks was I thought it had double mast.
Ours does, yeah.
Oh, so that's less of a sloop and more of a brigantine then.
Yeah, that makes sense.
7?
8 to 12 knots, depending on the wind, probably. Probably a little slower because our cargo hold is full.
Yeah.
We have 50 barrels of wine and a shit ton of cloth. Excuse my language.
You have how many barrels of wine?
50.
It is cargo,
I'm gonna settle
not
for.
for consumption.
I'm gonna settle at 15 knots.
15?
Yeah.
Excellent.
You know, my friend, if you are feeling thirsty, pull the flask. Some Gregor juice could help you.
A knot is 1.25 miles per hour.
Yeah, we're looking at 17 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Don't mind if I do though.
Vex every time like a job. Pitches him in the first mate cabin, so they just like falls.
That's
in
my
bed.
room.
There he's that. Throws him down the stairs toward the bosun's cabin. Kicks the door shut behind me. He'll be back in time.
103 divided by 17. Divided by 17.
I don't care who wants to be captain, but I'm in the first officer's cabin.
6. So this is roughly about a 6-hour journey.
He wound up being captain. He threw my hat overboard.
Yeah, I kind of also did assemble the crew. Kind of live on the ship.
Call my friend in and introduce him to everyone.
Shan?
You say Sham?
Shan.
Shan? The owl?
No.
No.
Your friend, right?
Yeah.
Oceanus?
No, the owl.
The owl. Okay.
His name's Arclight.
Arclight. I thought you were talking about Oceanus.
Arclight?
Arclight.
Mhm.
Nice. I see what you did there.
I don't, but okay.
It's a Friday night.
He's got this massive gun, you see. You would like art like. I guarantee it.
Yes, 100%. The Arclight is your kind of bird.
Okay.
So everyone sees this massive owl, bigger than Tosh, land on the ship.
Oh my god, the oil is huge.
I'm passed out. They
Tell the crew.
They fed me poison and threw me down.
Oh,
and
Not real poison. It's Krieger juice.
and the lizard folk, no hurt.
oh. All right, man.
When you speak lizard folk, you could talk to.
Yeah, I turn and say, Owl, the oil is friendly.
Cool.
Reach down and pick up a piece of meat.
It's up to him.
For the audience at home, Al is looking perplexed.
Arclight offering you food. If you want it.
Boom! Oh my god! That is it.
Not a sound was heard. Not a sound. All that quick action. Silent.
That was super.
1 second it was there, another second it was gone.
You still got your hand?
Make sure you have all your fingers.
Yeah.
If you would be so kind, Arclight is to fly Overwatch.
I've got to say, I like the oil.
Alrighty. Are we setting off on our merry way?
Yep.
Alright. Barring any encounters, bad weather, and having good wind with us, this is a 6-hour trip.
During those 6 hours, the guys that we hired, I want them to start teaching me what they do with the sails and how the ship works.
Okay. Okay. They'll do that during the 6 hours. Too easy.
Same.
Alright, too easy. I'll show you guys how to operate the ship. Keep it going. Bellatrix?
Sorry, I'm hurting. I don't think I'm really doing anything.
What do you want to do during the 6-hour voyage?
Maybe you could keep an eye on the lizard folk and make sure they don't fall overboard or something while they're in their stupor.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Alright, alright. One of them hands you a blunt. You gotta try this. There's this guy out on the shore. I don't know if you know him. He calls himself Knox. I don't much care for him, but his wife, quite the looker. She told us about this. It's called Kush, I guess. You should try this.
So much for family friendly.
Oh, dear Christ, honey.
Oh my god.
This is so good.
It's not lit, right? Is it lit?
No, he's been stoking some of it himself before.
Oh,
he
okay.
handed
I
it
was
to you.
gonna say if it's not lit, I was gonna grab and go. I'll just hold on to that for later, and then try to direct him a different way. But
No,
if
no,
it's
he's
already
passing it
lit,
around, man. It's
that's,
like the peace
that's a whole
pipe.
different thing.
Come on, puff, puff, pass.
All right, puff, puff, pass. That's good.
All right. As you're doing that, inside your mind, whoa.
Oh my god. You forgot about the baby yogurt.
She's been oddly quiet. Okay.
I've had my fair share of ingredients, I tell you what.
Oh my god.
But this is next level. I don't know what this Knox is into. Wow.
Oh my
Just in your mind, just coughing.
Oh my god.
Shamgar, what would you like to be doing?
Well, I've been
6
I've been
hours.
asleep this whole time. So
You've
I've
been
like,
asleep?
yeah, I've been asleep because I drank some Krieger juice. I passed out and then they threw me down into the hole. And so I'm getting up, walking up,
Mike, can I bother you for a Dr. Pepper?
looking around. I
Kenny,
see
may I have
Bellatrix is getting high
What?
with the
Can
lizard
I have
folk.
one?
Yes. We can get 2 of those, bud.
Bellatrix is getting high with the lizard folk. I'm
As
like,
it would appear.
that's new. Look up and see a giant bird. Ah! Bird!
Mine.
Bird.
Mine.
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 Yours!
Mine.
Yours!
Yes.
Friend!
Yes.
Just friendly, Ola.
Friend! Oh! You! You did this again!
You was the damned idiot who drank it again.
This is irrelevant. Also, is there any left?
Shamgar. So maybe you don't pass out again?
He might be out of the way that way.
There's 50 barrels of that fine wine
We are
down in
having
the
to
hold.
sell that.
Slowly passes the Krieger juice back.
One of them is yours to indulge in,
You see, this is why I voted for you for council. And I walked back down to the
Voted.
His liver is going to liquefy before we get there.
It doesn't liquefy, it solidifies.
He's just gonna have. He'll
Not
be like
as quickly
Connor from
as it
Fairy
would on
Tale
that.
holding the jug up. That's all
What's
I can
that?
And it
imagine.
can regrow if you take care of it.
Shamgar's gonna be sitting cross-legged on the floor, holding it up like Kara, just chugging out of the barrel,
It's
but
gonna-
not missing a drop into his mouth.
Makeshift bendy straw.
Literally just attaches a handle, walks
you
around
still
with
have
a
that,
tankard.
if you still have that paintbrush, bendy stuff.
Oh man, if only I had that paintbrush.
Alrighty. So, I need one volunteer. All right, Ian, go ahead and roll a d20 for me. Because we have to have the opportunity.
2.
And I'm always down for getting in your way.
Where?
What did you say?
We
Dos.
are aware.
2.
2.
Okay, where did that thing go? Alright, give me a perception roll, all who wish to participate.
Yeah, that did not work out in my favor. Let's see what my modifier is. You said perception, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's actually not that bad. I mean, it's still not great, but it's not that bad. Are you ready?
Yes.
I rolled a 10.
17.
Mike,
4 total?
the closest one to you.
That's a nat 20.
Oh, okay.
In total, 31.
Alright, so
Someone needs to check her dice.
I
so
just,
you are like
just did.
No, not like to see if they're loaded.
So I
We've
guess,
already done that.
I guess she's so
So-
blasted she's perceiving things on a higher plane.
Apparently.
we'll start off with Bellatrix. Bellatrix, you are jazzed and you're hanging out kind of on the edge of the ship, looking out over the water, the mist in your face, and you look down, and attached to the side of the ship is a giant octopus. And Tosh, arc light up above is letting you know, because you can share sight with it, that he or she, whatever you decide it to be, has noticed there's a giant octopus on the side of your ship.
Hello there.
And for this particular encounter, you are rolling with disadvantage.
Great.
What's it? I look over. What's it? Is it just?
It's just hanging on. It's
just-
just it's there for the ride.
just hitching a ride?
Yep.
I leave it alone.
All right.
Is that a vise? I feel like that could be a problem later.
It's gonna slow us down, but it's not attacking yet. And if it does, it'll have a really bad day.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Bellatrix, go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Yeah. Rolled a 10.
You got a 10.
Yeah.
Tosh, from your eye in the sky, you notice that your drone is picking up.
Well done.
Seven reef sharks that seem to be following your ship.
Interested, I would assume, in the giant octopus.
Yes. As the giant octopus is like slowly making his way up farther to the side of the ship.
Okay.
Can you talk to it? Being, druid and all.
That's racist. No, I'm kidding. That's
I don't know. I'll try. Why not? Ritual cast, speak with animals.
alrighty. What do you want to say to it?
Are those sharks after you? Okay.
Please don't kick me off. Is that
Ed?
pineapple?
Is that going to be a problem?
Shamgar, in a drunken stupor, falls overboard with the sharks and dies immediately. No, I'm kidding. Oh, sorry. Oh, make eye contact with me. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. Maybe I will make you a member of the Scarlet Brotherhood.
All right. I'm I really don't want to use this, but I'm gonna thunderclap the sharks.
Oh. All right. The
Oh,
sharks.
wait, I got some for this.
All right, cool. After loud noise off the back of the ship, the very loud thunderclap for you guys to hear hits the water. The water begins to ripple back away from you guys. The sharks seem to be stunned for a second, and then they disperse in random directions. And it slides back into the water and takes off towards the shore.
Okay, cool.
I have not heard something that loud since the first time they tested the rockets.
What's a rocket?
Explosive, but it can fly.
Like a cannonball?
Like the catapult round?
Think cannon, but propelled by fire. It
Okay.
is like an
So like
explosion.
a cannonball.
It is like an explosion, but it's constantly exploding.
It's a larger version of his gun.
Ah, okay.
And
Got
then I
it.
walk back downstairs and get drunk some more.
How in the hell did you know that?
Drunken inspiration. Alrighty, and Tosh for the very last roll.
12. What am I rolling here?
It's a d20.
Right, I rolled a 12.
Okay, so do. All right. So as you guys are going along, am I wrapped in this?
are you looking for, bud?
Arclight begins talking to you. I am wrapped in this, aren't I?
Yes. Dude, it's like underneath. Oh no, it's underneath the chair there. If you turn it, it's just gonna rip that out from you.
Bummer.
You're kind of just in it.
Yep, you're just done. This is your life now.
Okay.
You were in it to
Unfortunate.
win it. It was good working for
Arclight
ya.
is telling you, hey, there's someone that's near you. I can't quite figure out who it is, but they're in the water and they're near the ship.
Where is the sea elf?
Oceanus is on deck with us, right?
Yes.
All right, look over the side.
You can't really see what's in the water, but there's shadowy silhouettes.
Multiple?
Yes, multiple. In fact, you're counting probably upwards of 10. Dang, how'd I do that?
Possible and friendlies.
Hey! I start barking orders to the crew. Prepare for battle.
All right, here we go. The lizard folk.
Walking up. What's going on?
Get ready for fight.
Oh, this is not the right time for this.
All right, with Shamgar drunk and Bellatrix stoked.
Gerhardt looks at Tosh. Why are we
Oh,
always
that was
the
a bad idea.
responsible ones?
We're the grown-ups.
Aye.
Alrighty, and get ready, cause
Look.
Dude, I love it.
there you go. That thing didn't go too far. Yay! Cool. See if they're in here. I'm gonna look up somebody. Get ready to roll for initiative.
I did.
Clicks bayonet onto the front of the rifle, double checks it's loaded, checks revolver, draws sword.
See if these
I
guys
should
are
probably
in here.
not use this to roll right now.
Okay. There we go.
Easy, buddy.
Alrighty. 10. Sahagin,
Oh, lovely.
come flying up onto your ship from out of the water.
Sahagins.
Sahagin.
Alright, listen here, Sahagin.
Alright, Soggy Britches comes up.
So, Aquaman,
It's like
the things that jumped
creature
out.
from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the things that jumped onto the trawler.
I hated that movie.
So,
The damned Frankenstein ripoff.
Soggy Huggins. Best to not try to grapple these ones. Hey,
alright.
Hey.
Sahagin are a predatory Piscine race that ventures from the ocean's black depths to hunt the creatures of the shallow and shore. Though they dwell in the deepest trenches of the ocean, Sahagin view the entire aquatic realm as their kingdom and the creatures in it as blood sport for their hunting parties. They believe in aggression, and they have an enmity against all elves. Particularly Oceanus.
Over my dead body.
Alrighty, we have a lot of people that we're going to be doing roll call here for, so bear with me. Because we have 8 crew members, 4 PCs, Oceanus, Arclight, who's going to roll with your initiative,
Okay.
I gotta
and
find
then
some.
10 Sahagin.
I gotta find some. Not tonight, because I want to make sure I can actually hear it. Some sea battle music and whatnot. Some
Alrighty.
throwdown.
Stu, that's a nat 1.
Oh, that sucks, buddy.
Who's that for?
8 crew members.
Oh,
Oh,
we got to get better guys.
that's rough.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if they weren't
No,
high.
no modifiers. No.
Wait, are those the lizard folk?
No, there is modifier, but they rolled a nat 1. Not saying that they're getting a nat 1 for their thing, but
That's Jethro and his boys.
they only have a +2. Jethro and his boys, yes.
All right, so that's
And you think you are worth 10 gold pieces apiece?
Very meta of you.
they are.
Alrighty, now the Sahugin, which have they
The
wow
Sahagins.
for a Aquane race they only have nothing. For that, wow, this is gonna be a bloodbath.
They only have nothing.
That's another nat 1.
Ha ha! Take that, you soggy Hoggins.
Soggy britches, soggy Hoggins.
Mike. I see you're not 20.
Nice.
I mean it.
Bellatrix.
19.
You added your modifier to that, right?
I only have 1.
Tosh,
21.
Gearhart,
23.
Shamgar.
21.
Nice.
All right, we're looking at
Yes, the dice gods smile upon me tonight.
Gearhart.
I
Too
might
bad it
actually-
doesn't happen during my
Then-
No,
game.
why does it happen on Fridays?
Tosh, what's your dexterity
I
modifier?
might actually be useful. Tosh modifier.
Dexterity modifier.
+3.
Shamgar, what's your dexterity modifier?
Just double check. Yeah, that's a +5.
Holy crap. Okay. Shamgar's next.
Makes sense with a monk.
Josh
That's how
is
come
next.
Caesar couldn't catch me. I was like,
Bellatrix.
He's like, why are you so slippery for a fat
What
guy?
did you want?
Crew.
I was like, it's an athletic 3.
And then the Shogun.
Remember the time you tried to punch Caesar and almost broke your hand? And you're like,
I
what are you
punched
made
Caesar
of?
so
These
hard,
guys
I
are
bounced
all
off.
wearing hardly any armor whatsoever. A few pieces here and there that seem to be made out of crab, and they all have these very poorly made pitchforks that seem to be made out of the debris of other ships and whatnot. And although they're up on the ship with you, they do seem to be having a tough time breathing. Gearhart, you're first.
So I am just immediately, as soon as one comes over, I'm going to shoot at it with my rifle, see if I can shoot it back over the railing.
Okay.
That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. And that is a 14.
14
Yeah.
damage? All right. 14 damage to the first one. Anything else?
I'm gonna retreat, kind of back up towards the wheel, so that way I have a bit of an elevated position to shoot from,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn.
Okie dokie. Shanga.
I'm gonna hit him.
Cool.
We would expect nothing less.
You missed the dice tray.
And it docked. Can I?
Reroll it.
Darn, I was so close to a 22. Oh! It's a tease.
19.
Plus 7. So 26.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that is. Well, unarmed strike, sorry. 1d6 plus 5. That's an 8.
Are you using your brass knucks?
Oh, that's a plus
D4.
a D4, yeah.
Yep.
Thanks for reminding me about that. They're still new. That's another 3.
Total?
So 6 plus 5, 11.
11 damage. Since you hit, would you like to use your bonus action to hit him again? And not use a key point?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I have to roll to hit again?
Yes, you do have to roll. Every hit requires its own roll. You want to roll that in the tray?
I do. That's a 19 again.
All right, well, that'll do it. I'll give you that much.
That's oh, wow. So 10 plus 5, 15.
And assumedly, this is against the same target.
Yes. I was going to go up and give him the 1, 2.
How do you want to do it?
So I'm going to walk up kind of drunk and then trip, do a roll. And as I come up, I get him once in the sternum
Okay.
and break a couple of ribs, and then come through with a downward and just punch his face off.
All right. And blue blood all over the deck of the ship. And the lizard folk? Oh, radical.
Get hurt. I need more courage.
Tosh, you're up.
Oh no. Shift, brown bear, rage. I rolled a 17 and an 18 to hit.
Oh,
So
Same
just
target? Okay. Roll your damage.
So everything that I did, he just did better. Kenny's over there like, yeah, you know, I'm kind of.
36.
How do you want to do it?
Yeah, like I said, he just did better.
Use my claw to grab it by the shoulder, pull it in, bite through its neck, and rip its head off.
Ow. Ow. That's rough, buddy.
How's it taste?
As opposed to what you would expect from somebody that cares about their own, like, personal safety, these Sahagin are like, yeah! And they're specifically turning their attention towards you.
Okay.
Dummies.
But did I drop him?
Yeah, you killed it.
Okay.
Did you head off? Yes.
That's what I was hoping for.
Bellatrix. De la Cruz.
I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Does she roll over disadvantage because she's stoned?
I mean,
She's with the lizard folk. Check this out. What?
So many pretty colors.
What'd you roll?
22 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
You just see her like lying back, kind of like the
Mike.
Palpatine.
Okay.
That's a 10.
It's a 10.
Yeah.
Okay, you do 10 damage to this guy.
Even the Baba Yaga is like, yeah.
I didn't know you could do that.
Oh, wow.
When could you do that? Dude, my skin itches. Continuing to cough in your mind.
You're a figment of her imagination. How can your skin itch?
Alrighty, the crew. So the crew of 8 are going to do their best. They're going to draw their swords and whatnot. A few of them are going to keep their bows up, and they're going to attack.
Anything not a 1.
Ah, well, an 18 will do it.
Nice.
Yay!
It's about time they pitched in, huh?
There we go. Ha-ha! Let's do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's all that's remaining. So they're all going to take 5. 5, 5, 5,
What's the matter?
5, 5, 15, makes this 19, makes this
get lost in thought.
15. Alright, so they managed to all do something to each of the Sahagin. And the Sahagin still losing their minds. Something like a blood frenzy, perhaps. And now it goes to the Sahagin's turn. And they're going to... 3 of them are going to try and attack the bear.
Does any of them have to run past me to get to the bear?
You're kind of inundated by all of them.
So, reaction, opportunity of attack?
No. Some of them are already near the bear, some of them aren't near you.
Okay.
Okay. So here we go. What's your AC, Tosh?
17.
Nope. Nope. No. All right. Well, that's all for the spears. Let's go with claw. Nope. Nope. 3 plus... That's still a no. All right. All 6 attacks miss. Well, how about that? All right. So that leaves me with...
Arc light.
5.
Death from above.
Death from above. The Gatling gun's fall out of its wings, starts. No, I'm kidding. Arclight's gonna come down, grab one of them by the shoulders, and fly off. Alrighty, you're gone.
Bye.
So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 2 of them are gonna try and attack Gearhart. Gearhart, what's your AC?
16.
That's a 15. I'll take it. Plus 3 is 18. So we're gonna. This is a spear that's going against you, which is 1d6 plus 1. That's 3 damage.
All right.
Oh, no.
So take that.
Whatever shall you do?
And then the bite. That's a nat 1.
So did it just
So
gnash
he-
his teeth at me
like-
from across the deck?
Like as you winced back from the spear hitting you, you shuffled your arms back and forth, and right in the path of his bite, and he bites the end of your barrel.
with my bayonet on the
Pull the
front
trigger.
of
Pull the trigger.
Shattering
He
his
just deep
teeth.
throats your bayonet.
it. Does that do any damage?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it kills him because that's funny.
Because it's funny.
That's funny.
And
Alright,
it's
so that
not
guy's up.
family friendly.
Alrighty,
Because he said deep throat the bait.
that could mean more than just what you're thinking. Gosh.
No, actually it can't.
No, it can't.
Never
Ju-
really heard
just
it
like
used outside that-
G's and nothing else.
I do want to say this on that one. You're the only one who pointed it out.
Yeah, you were.
It didn't get funny till you made it funny.
Nonsense. Anyways, the second one. That's a 5. Misses with the spear. Goes for the bite. Misses the tray. 17. I'll take it for the bite.
17.
And the bite, we're looking at 1d4.
Oh no.
Wherever that is. Ha ha ha. And that's a 1. Plus
It chips its tooth on its
1.
armor.
Take 2 damage. Are you the one with the soak item?
No.
No, that's Tony.
Okay. Imagine having that resistance tattoo with the soak item. That would be gross. Anyways, that's that 2. Now 2 of them are going to attack Shamgar. Alright, again.
Come
with
on.
the multi-attack. There's the spear. What is your AC?
16.
Okay, well that missed. So he's going to try biting you. No, that didn't work either. Okay, so there goes that.
Spear.
Next
moves,
guy.
Bite. Ducks under.
Spear, that missed. Bite. Hey, that hits with a 19,
Oh.
but it's a bite, so hold on. Haha. It's got
Yes.
3 damage.
So the pendant of soaking
Yes.
does. I wrote it down. Ignores 3 HP damage from every hit.
Okay.
So it goes to bite me, and it literally just bites the pendant itself.
Tink! I'm going to need that back. Alrighty, roll for initiative.
Oh.
Again?
Oh, we are doing this.
I like it.
We switched it.
I don't like it anymore.
Did you get it?
19.
Well done.
Me
Alright,
too.
Gearhart.
That would be a 22.
Shamgar.
12.
Tosh.
20.
Bellatrix.
19.
The crew. 15.
I'm
So
just
how-
being able to roll with advantage.
2. Wow. As fate would have it, they suck. Alright, first up is Gearhart, followed by Tosh, followed by Bellatrix, followed by the crew, followed by Shammy, and then the Sahaugen are last. So Gearhart,
So,
what do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Sahaugen.
is the one I
Killing
shot
nits.
still alive?
Yes. Yes, he
Is
is.
he the one right in front of me?
Yes.
Cool. So the one that bit my gun and died, it's kind of headed. It's like his body's still attached to it. I was like, I just drop the rifle, draw my saber and revolver, and I'm going to attack him with my saber.
Okay.
So that is a 21 to hit.
Well, that'll do it. We're looking at 12 AC right now.
So that's gonna be 4 with the saber, and then I'm gonna use my ability with my crossbow expert ability as a bonus action to then, since I used a hit with a one-handed melee attack, I'm gonna then point blank shoot it in the face with my revolver.
Okay, how much damage was the saber?
Saber was 4 damage.
Hold on. Okay, how do you want to do it?
Oh.
Oh wow.
Stick the barrel in his mouth. And
just barrel
Just,
up to
just the
face.
saber did it.
Yeah, the saber did it.
Oh, well, in that case, doesn't change what I'm about to do next. I'm just going to shoot someone else with a revolver. I'm literally just like going to just skewer eye out the back of the head, just like full fencing stab just
Okay.
through the face. Just stiffens, then drops.
Very effective.
And then
Alrighty.
I'm going to target the next closest one with my revolver and shoot it.
All right, go ahead and do so.
That is going to be a 17.
That'll do it.
12 AC.
And that is going to be a 12 to hit. 12 damage. Sorry.
12 damage to hit. All right, how do you want to do it?
Just stab one, crank off the shot, and just blow its brains out.
Too easy.
Blood
Josh, you're up.
splatters. I want it to be splattered blood and gut brains all over Shamgar's face. Just ah!
Ian,
Oh, you gotta be kidding! Yeah,
one's a crit,
Okay.
and I'm reckless.
Oh. That poor individual.
reduced to atoms.
The first one I hit takes 40 points of damage.
Jesus H Christ on a crutch.
The second one, 11, 16, 19, 20.
Okay, that's 2 killed. How do you want to do it?
First one, I'm just going to take my paw and press his skull through the deck of the ship. And the second one, I'm going to bite by the groin and just rip up.
Okay.
Fish sticks.
Well,
Wow, that was brutal too.
I
I
don't
was
know
imaginative
who I
and brutal.
would want to be in that situation. Obviously, neither one, but
If I had to choose between the two, I'd rather go for the head through the deck.
and Bellatrix.
She's still lying back there. Watch this.
I'm gonna
It's like squares up on one of them. Are you feeling lucky, punk?
My question is, when does the paranoia set in?
Would you like to hex someone before you hit them? Just the regular hex spell.
Yeah.
It's a bonus action for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna hex.
All
How many
right,
are
that guy
left?
got hexed. So he's going to take additional damage whenever you hit him. And when
Still
you're
got the
hexing
fish
him, you
guts
got
on
to pick
me.
one of his attributes, and they have disadvantage whenever rolling a saving throw with that attribute.
What I'm doing.
Not that it's going to be necessarily relevant, but you can pick whatever one you want.
Okay.
Of like strength, constitution, dexterity, charisma, intelligence, or wisdom.
Okay.
Tax.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose Dex.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast.
All right.
What was the AC?
12.
Oh, that I rolled an 18, so that doesn't matter. I still hit it. That one. 7.
7
7.
plus a d6 because he's hexed.
Plus a d6 and what?
Because he's hexed. You hexed
Oh,
him.
that's right. 5.
5. 7 and 5 being 12. Okay. Alrighty. And then the crew.
Not a one. Not a one. 2.
You want to see that?
Is it a one?
Is it a 1? What is it? What is it? It's a 1.
Oh my god!
Man!
What's wrong with your dice?
So these guys launch their javelins and they fly by the 2 remaining Sahagin.
All right, those guys, they're going to a program
They're going to a program.
immediately.
Alright.
We need an SAP right now. Substance abuse professional. Somebody go in. Reasonable suspicion.
Shamgar, you're up.
Everything right now.
Hey, don't even go there.
Shamgar.
Yeah.
You're up. You missed.
I
Roll
missed.
again. That's worse than what you missed with.
What did I miss with?
You got a 5.
That's a 14.
Oh, I thought that was a 4. I can't see the 1. No, it's the blood splatter.
Yep. So 14 plus 7.
That'll-
21. I know.
21.
I know. AC 12. I got it.
All right, there's 2 Sahagins still standing.
2. All right. Well,
One is seen better days. The other one seems a little bit scratched. These guys seem deranged at this point.
gonna go punch one.
All right, go punch one.
That's a 9 plus 5, 14.
Okay, how do you want to do it?
So like just kind of like stammering around because I have fish guts
Hey.
all over my face from
Give me your shot glass.
Gerhardt here. I like stammering all around, and I just do a wild shot, and just like accidentally fist like down throat.
Oh. All right, so you're just going to glove a Sahagin?
Yeah.
That's vile.
Next hit. That is also a 14.
All right, you're going to punch the next Sahagin with the
Yeah.
first Sahagin.
That is a
6 and a 3, that's
9.
9.
plus a 5 is also 14.
14.
Yep.
All right, not enough to kill it, but it clearly hurts. Because you
Ooh.
just punched it with another Sahagin.
I imagine there's a look of confusion on his
Just-
face for the
All right,
So there's one left?
there is one guy left, and he is hurt. And it
And
is
it's
not
not-
his turn.
That's not the guy on my fist.
All right.
Oh my god. Would you
Well, where's the
please
long death
stop
mark? It seems very
fisting the fish?
I wish I could.
All righty.
Let's go of the innards.
I'm not holding on to it. I'm genuinely stuck. How do these teeth work?
And then, because I forgot about him, and I feel like it's fitting for him to kill someone, Oceanus is going to pop up with a crossbow and shoot this guy. So he is now dead.
Just he dodges my hit. Oh,
Well done, buddy. Well done.
good job, Shan. As I'm giving him a thumbs up through the eyeball of the guy on my stuck with this.
Oh my god.
I walk through the body and kind of put my boot in it and just rip my rifle out of it.
Good.
I grab onto the feet and pull it off.
Pulls off. I stumble, fall over the board, fall off the deck. No!
In the water.
In the water.
Okay.
Help!
All right.
Throw a
You do
rope.
see sharks.
Oh, why did I do this?
I immediately throw a rope to him.
Someone shines in the water!
All righty.
Take the rope!
Got rope.
I'm standing on the upper deck. I just run over and jump to the lower deck while holding on the rope, just yeet out of the water.
All right. You get ripped out of the water, and this contingent of sharks, although wanting to get after you, can't quite reach you in time.
Oh, thank God.
Thank you for joining us in another episode of Dungeons and Dimwitts. I've been your Dimwit Master, Kenny, and I'm joined by my good friend.
Hey everyone, I am Tony. I played Chandra, the drunken monk that was actually not useless this week. That's amazing. And I was joined with...
Hey guys, I'm Ian. I played Gerhardt, the I guess I can use me. I am the captain now. And genuinely surprised that the way of the long death monk is not more comfortable with death juices all over him. That was kind of entertaining.
It's perfecting death and ways to not die. That is our thing.
Ninny. Anyways, as usual, I'm joined.
Weenie? Is that what you
I
said?
call him a ninny.
Oh, they said weenie.
As usual, we are joined with our warlock.
Hey guys, I'm Taylor and I play Bellatrix de la Cruz, and I got high with a bunch of other beings. And I'm joined with...
Hey everyone, I'm Mike. I play Tosh, the druid who apparently is not sick at sea.
Yeah, look at that.
Hey. Macarena.
And as always, we were joined with.
I already did my part, but it was fun. I have to admit, my favorite joke tonight was. Obviously, there's I always have fun with Buddy Knox, but I have to admit, like, just getting the Baba Yaga stoked was funny.
Yeah, that was pretty great.
That was
I
hilarious.
completely forgot she was there until
My
you did
skin
that.
is itchy.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You forgot
It's been a
she
while.
was there.
She's been oddly quiet.
You're a warlock because of just yeah.
This entity has made just its residence in your head, and you just like you're
She's
there.
been there since the very beginning.
From
The most
episode 1.
powerful witch in Russian mythology.
The reason why you have your powers.
And you forgot she was there.
Alright.
That sounds
Any
like a very
comments by
Bellatrix
chance?
thing to do.
Actually, no comments this time.
Ooh,
Yeah,
it was a dry bar today.
it was a dry bar day.
No David? Nothing?
The only comment we got from David was sounds fine.
Oh, bammer, dude.
Yeah, he was checking the sound quality for us because we got this new little stream deck that provided a way to me to get you guys a lot of interesting sounds, and hopefully going forward we get a lot more. All right, everyone, make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment down below, find us on all the social medias out there, you know, the internet, and join us next week for another episode of Dungeons & Dimwitts. But as always, it's
Your
move. Sorry,
Wait,
sorry to cut you off.
Wait,
I'm
what?
going to be on vacation next Tuesday. I will not be here.
Oh, never mind. We will not be doing another episode of Dungeons and Dimwits. We will let you be informed as to what we're doing. It's probably going to be an OTR. Come and join us. But as always,
It's
your move, Internet.
Yeah, I got my time off request approved. I'm going to Great Wolf Lodge Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
So, not this Friday.
We got Mike going.